determined imagination, thinking from the end, is the beginning of all miracles. Now listen to what he says. The future must become the present in the imagination of the person who would wisely and consciously create circumstance. Well, we want circumstance to be very favorable around us. We want good things to be happening around us. We must translate vision into being. Rather than looking down the road, we got to be this now. Not down the road. It's not a vision in the future. We're going to translate it into being. Thinking of into thinking from. Okay? So rather than thinking of what you're going to be, you start where you want to end up. Imagination must center itself in some state and then view the world from that state. Imagination must center itself in some state and then view the world from that state. So what we want to do here is really play a little game with ourselves. Say, here I am here. This is going to be 1 year down the road. Or it could be 5 years down the road. It could be whatever you want it to be. Then we want to build a picture of ourselves. What do you want to be earning? What do you want to be worth? We're talking about money, because that's what that first chapter is about. Me and money. What do you want to be worth in 5 years? Maybe in 1 year, whatever. What do you really want to be worth? And you can be, of course, whatever you want. But if a person says, I'm going to be worth this much money in 5 years' time, then build that picture and build it very clear in your mind. Now you've got to have it written out in specific words. Words are symbols. Every symbol has a corresponding image, okay? And the image is impregnated into cells in your brain. Then you want to repeat it over and over and over. Now, I'm not telling you to do something that I did and it worked. I'm telling you something that I did and it worked and I never stopped doing it. I still do it. I was in here early this morning and I was writing it out over and over and over. I've showed it to you before. And then bang, I sent it off to Sandy Gallagher, because she's the one that I agreed that I would be accountable to her, or she would be my accountability partner in doing this exercise. So I see myself already there. And I think the thoughts of somebody that's already there. And when people ask me, why do I do that? I'm doing it because I want to do it. I want to. It satisfies something inside of me. There's something in me that wants to grow, that wants to express itself in a much greater way. Now, do you have that picture built? Have you actually built that picture? Because you're picking it out of pure spirit. Pure unadulterated spirit. You're surrounded by it. You're made out of it. That's all there is.
You may already know about Bob Proctor's rags to riches story. This was one guy going nowhere until he made one decision that teleported his life. The change was so enormous, so Lightspeed whipsaw crazy, that he's devoted his entire life to teaching millions of people how to do the same. For 60 years, Bob Proctor has been dreaming up gigantic goals that initially, even to him, looked unattainable in a galaxy far, far away. But he always found a way to navigate to those points of twinkling light, casting the darkness out of his life. How has he always found his way? I don't mean his paradigm shifting in a general sense taught from the front of the room. I mean, how did he find his way? Conquering old habits, distancing from his old life, moments of frustration, moments of new direction, goal achieving, exaltation, and what he did next, practice steps, missteps, and jangled senses. questioning, analyzing, changing course. Lousy times, failure times, and I can't even go on any more times. Because even a Jedi Master can have a bad day. Haven't you wondered how Bob became Bob? Just imagine what his personal lessons can do for the you you're becoming. Introducing the first ever Masterclass with Bob Proctor. Study personally with Bob from his book, You Were Born Rich. Chat with him. Ask the burning questions. Clear away the confusions. Conquer the bad days. Think like the master. And go, go, go. Your light speed is just one decision away.
I hope you enjoyed this video. We put a lot of good information up here, and it causes everything in your life to get better. If you'd like us to notify you every time we put a new video up, hit subscribe and then turn on notification. Check out all our videos, and we will notify you when we put a new one up.